Okay. We're just going to bounce over here and take a real quick look, except my mouse is not hooked up.
You need to put the little USB clip in.
Yeah, just realized that. So remember from Cheryl's presentation about Hennepin County? Well, we went up there one day and looking at theirs, and saw that little show only available thing they had. And I was like, what does that do? And he says, oh, when you check that, it doesn't show you the things that are checked out. It only shows you the things that are available. So I came home and I went, wow, that is really cool. And I stole it. I reverse engineered it. I asked him, he said it was fine. So now when your patrons look at anything that has a list that says whether it's there or not, they can click that little box and it will take away the things that somebody's already beat them to. So that's an enhancement that that I came up with. Another one that I wanted to point out was I now have all the plugins being updated by WordPress. So if you see one of the SELCO plugins that, and of course none are available right now, that says there's an update available, all you have to do is click the button and it will update it. And then you'll have the most current version. So there's no more downloading it and uploading it, or more importantly, me doing it. So that's another change that I wanted to highlight. And then there's the newest to the plugin line. This is from a request that Randy had to write a web service to feed a different service our information. And I was like, what does it do? And he says, it kind of gives you something like Goodreads. I was like, okay, what's that? So he gave me the information. So I wrote a new plugin that will actually, you give it a short code that involves just having, I'm logged in, just having a short code and the UPC, ISBN, excuse me. And it will include the image, the title. Oh, okay. Whoa. Well, where's my short code? See, this is what happens when you ad lib. But anyway, it's very easy to use. The documentation is out on the SELCO website. All of these things, the image, the title, the authors, the ISBN number, the publish date, and the short description all have CSS attached to them, classes, and you can turn them on and off by just a simple, if your theme allows you to add custom CSS, you can turn it on and off. I believe Albert Lee is already doing it, and her and Red Wing both turn off the ISBN number. They don't like that. So they just put a simple, this class name, display:"hide, it disappears. The other thing is this cool little feature. If the description is long, you get a more, and you can see the whole description. And they can do less, and it pops back. So that's the new one. If you want that installed, you'll have to manually install it the first time. The directions are out on the website. You download, and then go to the plugins and install, upload, new, and away it goes. Or you can send me a help desk ticket, and I'll install it. Any questions on the new? Well, there's probably one if I've got, I got like a minute. I did change the movie lists. Some of the movie lists were fairly large and took a long time to load. Oh, let's take one that I've not already loaded. So what I've done is do some Ajax that will load the first set quicker, so they're not sitting there doing the Jeopardy song in their head. And then it will keep loading. If you watch, the slide bar will get smaller and smaller and smaller. So there were some complaints that, and some, especially the libraries with big collections of movies, it looked like the page stopped. So now I've got this down so it loads like the top, I think, 25. So there's something there, and then it increments it and just keeps growing. So those were the highlights. Oh, and Google, anybody doing Google Analytics? That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. I know there's at least a couple. So if you go to your Google Analytics and look at your website and you're seeing things like porn sites listed there, or odd things that are, Google is saying they're your pages and they're not, do not click them. Those are spam/hack. They steal your Google Analytics. They set their own page up, and what the speculation is that they're hackers and they're trying to get more information about you as an admin, and or delivering you to a malware site to load something to your computer. So if it looks like, what? I got porn? No, you don't. Don't click it to go see what it is. Okay? So that's a known thing, and there is absolutely nothing we can do about it because they're using your Google Analytics code. The pages that are actually generating the stats in Google are not on our server. More than likely, they're in Russia or Yugoslavia. That's the big ones that they've been noticing. So just ignore them. Don't click them. Don't call me because there's nothing I can do. In my presentation, which Tyler will post eventually to the website, I have links to 2 of the forums because we have the same problem. Ours aren't porn, they're something else, but. Oh, they are porn. Now they're porn, so. Any quick questions before, look at that. 1 minute, you can go eat. We're good? Excellent.
Okay. Thank you, Terry.
Uh-oh, she didn't unmute you.
Oh, no. Okay, that's all we have for today. As Donovan said earlier, we're going to go to Noodles for lunch. For those of you who aren't familiar, you just go out on 19, and then it's up the frontage road going north a little bit, and it's on the right by Target North. Okay, thank you for coming today.